It is Vlogmas day 10, I believe it's 10. Today I'm gonna take you along on a quick little journey. I need a new bench for my kitchen table because some of the chairs are falling apart because they're from our old set, because we built a bigger set. And so yeah, I'm gonna see what kind of wood we have, and I'm gonna see if I can build a bench without spending any money from the spare wood that we have sitting around our property. All right, let's go. So I have this big piece right here, and I'm not quite sure if it's too big to sit on, if it'll be comfortable, but I might use that. And then I have a ton. All right, as I was saying before I got so rudely interrupted by my battery dying, I have this really big piece of wood here, which I'm not sure I'm gonna use for the top because I'm kind of going for a different look. And then I've got, I believe these are 1x3s, which are not the most stable. So I'm probably gonna go over here, ignore all the mess. I might use these depending on if they're long enough and build my box with those, and then just find some scrap wood for the top, which should be over. Okay, so I have all this stuff too. So, I mean, I could use this. I could sand this down and use, sliver, that. And I could actually, depending on the legs, I could probably use some of these 2x4s here. So, we will see, because I'm not quite sure what to do yet, guys. No clue. All right, let's get started. It's a rock. Get it? It's a rock. It's gonna eat you. Do your dogs eat rocks? They chase rocks? The weirdest thing. It's a rock, Thor. Okay, back to go measuring. Back in the garage. I can't believe there's no snow. We are so lucky right now. We're supposed to get snow on Friday, so. Anyways, I already took the measurements down. I measured it. This is what I want the measurements to be. Which all the tutorials, I don't know if you can see it, probably not, it's not focusing. All the tutorials give you measurements, but I mean, our table is not a normal size. We built it ourselves, so I kind of have to measure it myself to see if it'll fit. So highly suggest you measure your space before you build it, because you could build something and then it just won't fit. So always measure. And look at that, people. This is 15 inches high, which was my measurement. I can use these. These were extras from the boys' bunk build, bed build, bunk, bed build, something like that. So I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna make my squares out of this. And this is why you measure, people, because I thought 15 was pretty short, and I went back in and all our chairs are between 17 to 18 from the floor, like where your butt sits. So that's why you measure, guys. More than once, too. Half of the leg's done. Now I gotta go let the dog out because he's whining, because apparently he doesn't like me, or doesn't like being around me. One or the other. All right, so I have 4 of these pieces. I think I made them 17 inches long. And then I'm gonna make these, and because my depth is 14 to 15 inches, which is the, if I can't explain depth, I will show you later. Basically where your bum is and how far it needs to be. I'm not gonna make it the full amount because I want to, I can't speak. I want the legs, I would like the legs to kind of be underneath of it so you don't kick it. So I'm gonna make it a little bit smaller than the 14 to 15 inches, and that will be my middle part. Alright, so I've got 4 pieces here, 4 pieces here. I'm gonna build a simple square, and those are gonna be the legs. So yeah. Okay, and my bench legs will miraculously turn into upright, standing, perfectly good legs in... Can't even snap. Ta-da! So, the only thing I did was I drilled some holes before I decided to put the nails in. And then I sunk some pretty deep screws, wood screws. They're about that deep, and this is pretty solid. It looks like it is going to be fence posts, not fence posts, fence boards, because that is what I have plenty of in the right size and in decent quality. So Yeah. Alright, so here's my old fence posts. I don't know if I'm going to like them or not because they're kind of warped. But I think it'll fit nicely. I'm going to try to put it on here. If they're too warped, I may just go buy some wood from the store. I think these are like, I don't know, not very much. It might not even be thick enough. If it's not thick enough, then I'm going to have to go buy wood anyway. So we will see. Scrap that idea. That thing ain't sturdy at all. I think I need to go buy some wood. Alright guys, time to go get more wood, I guess. Alright, new idea. Wood, right here, that I had purchased to build a TV stand, which I have never gotten around to, you can see. Then I started. I was gonna make one, whoops, to, that's not gonna stay there. I was gonna make one to fit the corner of my living room because I have a really weird shaped living room, but it just didn't happen. I think I paid like 25 bucks for that. So yeah, cut it in half. There's the other half. I have my ends. This is a lot nicer. It looks a lot newer. Sometimes you just gotta do newer. I scrapped the other idea. I still need to go buy more 1x3s. I think I'm gonna make a block. So what I'm gonna do is, and I've seen this done as well, and I think it's because these are not 2x4s, and that's probably why it's not very sturdy. I'm gonna run a piece. I'm going to drill here and put a piece across there, and I'm gonna do it on that side, and then I'm gonna do it on the bottom as well, and hopefully that reinforces it enough. If not, I may have to call the big guns, AKA my husband, and ask him what to do because, yeah. Science was not my forte, can you tell? I just find things online and I'm like, oh sweet, let's do it. And you know, this was supposed to be like, I think they said a 20-minute build. Yeah, no, it's taken me longer, but that's okay. So I think I'll have to spend maybe $6 on this bench, and then I think I have enough like stain to do whatever. And this weekend, I've convinced the husband to help me carry out the table out here so that I can sand it down and restain it to match this and seal it, because I never did that. We built it, it took us 6 hours to build, and then I just kind of put sealer on it, and then there was cracks, and then I filled the cracks, and now the cracks are just sitting there and it's not flat. And I guess that's kind of the point because it's rustic, but I want it to be more streamlined, so I'm gonna sand the living poop out of that thing. Hopefully it's warm on Saturday. I can open up the garage and I can just sand it and get everything stained and sealed before Christmas dinner, because it's at our house and we don't have enough seating, and that's kind of a problem. I am back from the store. I've got my wood right there. I had to buy 2 more. We will see if this is a good idea or a bad idea, if I should have just picked up 2x4s, but I'm going to try to attempt to finish, and you will see if it worked or not. Wish me luck, guys. It's already a lot sturdier. All right, I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna add 2 more of, use my finger, here and here along the bottom as well. All right, so I've got my cube. It cost me $6. And then I have my piece on top. I'm gonna put it on, call it a day, show you what it looks like. Is it sturdy? Wiggle. I think it's not stable because the garage floor is not level. But you know what, guys? It's 100 times better. Should we take it inside and see? Yeah. All right, let's take it inside.